Seek you out, slay you alive. One more word and you won't survive.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Moho back with a video for you guys. This is Domination on Arcaden. It was a pub match, but I dropped like 30 kills, so I figured I'd upload it for you guys. Also, I'm going to be talking about leadership in this video because a lot of you guys have been asking me about leadership and what to take to run a team, and just a lot of questions directing towards leadership. I want to get this out there as well because I think I feel it's a good thing for you guys to know how it started for me and where I developed so much like patience and just I don't know, just like skills, I guess. I don't like to say skills, but just mentality, leadership mentality. Back in COD 4, like before COD 4 even like established itself or even came out in the MLG scene, even in the beta stages of it, I always talked to Renegade. I was like, I want to make something of myself on this game. I want to be like, I have a feeling it's gonna go MLG. I want to be like the Walshy of COD 4. I want to be like the face of COD 4. This and that. Like I set, standards for myself, and I wanted to become one of the best players. In the beginning of the game, a lot of people said I was the best player. Argued, that could be argued. It's whatever. I don't really care. I know I was really good. I was amazing. I started slacking later on down the line just because I found that our team was amazing in COD 4, and I felt like one of the missing things on our team, one of the missing roles was, I guess, the objective player status. Just being like, not like like Modern Warfare 2 objective player, but just getting on the flags. Planting the bombs, picking up the bombs, and I felt like we needed that. We had Choppy, Pac-Man, and Assassin. And, what slaying power do we need? Like, why should I slay if I can just dumb myself down a little bit just for the teamwork? I think that is what kind of motivated me to get that leadership mentality. I think when you have somebody, and by all means, this is not boasting myself at all. I'm just telling you guys how it started, where I got my mentality from. Because if you play Call of Duty, you got to have a certain mentality if you want to make it. A lot of people say, "Oh, I want to do this, I want to do that," but they never make it because they don't have that Call of Duty smart mentality. They don't know how to clutch moments. They give up on themselves. A lot of people do that. You'd be surprised how many people tell me that they wish they had my mentality. They wish they had my smarts. Just anything. So yeah, back in COD 4, I kind of had to like step away from the whole slaying scene, and that's what I did. I think that made me a stronger player. I think it made me a better player in the long run because not only could I could slay, but I was also really smart. I was extremely smart, and I still am to this day. And I play rush. I'm a very rushful player, and I run out there a lot. But I think that is I think that rushing personality that's inside of me, it's like the old me wanting to come back. That whole Slayer thing. I don't know. I guess it was kind of like I miss being like that Slayer. I miss being that type of player that does that. But we got to make sacrifices. We gotta change something about ourselves if we want a successful team. And I think that's one of the things that I learned over these past couple years, going on 3 years since the beginning of COD. If you want to be successful, you got to make sacrifices, and that's what I did. It worked. We became a national champion team. I'm not saying because of me. I'm saying because of us. We all did it. Everybody grew and matured a little bit. Right before that nationals event, because when we first got our team together, we were awful. We were losing to everybody. We played a GB, like 10 GBs. We lost like 10 GBs in a row. This is like 2 weeks before the nationals event. We scrimmed everybody. We got destroyed. So we had to grow up a little bit if we wanted to win that event because everybody else that was on our level, well, usually it was just envy at that time. They were pretty mature. They took everything serious. We would get on. We would slack off and do whatever. And that's what happened. We won the nationals event, and I think after we won that, my eyes kind of just opened up a little bit and realized what a good thing we had going for us. So ever since then, I just developed more patience. To be a leader, you have to have patience as well. extreme amount of patience. Because one of the biggest things you need to have patience in is your teammates. Uh, I mean, you're gonna go through team. You're gonna go through players. I mean, it's inevitable. Your teammates are not gonna be your teammates forever. Um, they could, but I'm saying it's a very likely chance that you won't be teaming with the person that you're with right now. Just because as a leader, if you want to become a leader, you have to get rid of the people who are holding you back. And I think that's what happened with Choppy and Pac-Man and just every player that we've ever had on Fear. That's what happened. I made mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes with members letting people go. Just to do it. Just because I had the opportunity to pick up other players, I did it, and that was in Modern Warfare 2, and I made a lot of mistakes for that. Um, but I'll tell you what, I won't do that ever again. That's something I learned. Nobody's perfect. I learned never to just let people go just because you can. Um, if there's an opportunity, don't forget that opportunity because when you were in my position, the opportunity was already there. It just had to. It was just we just had to stay together, and keep that chemistry, and I didn't do that. So that's one of the biggest things I look back on. But it is one of the things I'm proud that I learned. It's definitely a lesson learned. So yeah, you are going to be going through players. Another thing you got to be patient with is the bullshit. There's going to be bullshit within your team. There's going to be that certain player that always tries to act up. An example of this would be John. Fear John. You guys know who John is. And when I first picked him up, nobody wanted him because they knew right away he was, they knew he was so annoying. Nobody really wanted to team with him. Nobody on my team Assassin didn't want to team with him. Nobody wanted to team with him because they knew he was good, but he was young, he was annoying. But I said, let's pick it up. Let's pick him up and see how it goes. I picked him up in hopes to change him, and I still to this day can't change the kid. He's still annoying. He's still a little asshole. He's still immature. But you're gonna have to have patience to work with that. You have to make sure he's happy. You got to make sure the team is happy. He's a good kid. He's a little disrespectful here and there, but you know what? I think we all were. I was a little menace when I was freaking playing COD 4, man. I talked the most shit out of anybody. I think that's why a lot of pros probably don't care for me, because one, they don't know that I'm changed, matured, and really just a chill guy, and two, I talked so much shit. It was bad. It was awful. I would just talk shit for no reason, and I'm not gonna say I was the worst, but I talked a lot of shit. I think that's why I'm so good at talking shit. I know you guys hear me talk shit to people, but I only do it now. I only talk shit if somebody talks shit to me, and even still, if someone talks shit to me, I probably don't say nothing back. It's only the people that I really feel like doing it to. But that is the reason why I'm good at talking shit. It's because I have a lot of practice. But yeah, you're gonna have to ignore that. You gotta have fun. If you're not having fun, one of the things that I've learned as being a leader is let your team have fun. I realize he's not immature. He's not disrespectful. Yeah, he's immature, and he is disrespectful. But he's not doing it to be a little pest. Like he's not doing it to be an asshole. He does it because he is young. He does it because he wants to have fun. And I think we all kind of realized that after MLG Columbus, we kind of realized how he was. We just took his little remarks and his little personality, and we took it as him just trying to have fun. And you know what? Ever since we did that, all of us, we've all been having fun with him. Like we joke around as well too. But don't let it go too far. You guys can have fun, do whatever you got to do. Just don't let it go too far. You do have to take things a lot more serious as well in the competitive scene. And I'm going to make a video too of this as well because I still have a little bit more I want to talk to you guys about. But if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter, like me, do whatever you got to do to support me. And we'll get the next video up probably tomorrow. Peace.